Guys, my name is Lacey. Thanks for tuning in to my channel. Today I just want to talk with you about something that's very near and dear to my heart. I have kidney disease. So I just want to give you a little background about me. I'm 25. I am married to the most amazing man in the world. We have a 5-year-old daughter, and how I really started out is I have a blog that I was writing, and I was just kind of sharing it with groups on Facebook that I was affiliated with that have the kidney disease. And I got a lot of feedback like, Lacey, you should really do a YouTube channel, you know, let people actually see you and see how you deal with life and see how everything goes. So I said, why not? Let's do it. So I originally started out with my kidney disease, and mine is different than a lot of people's. Everybody's is different, but mine's extremely different. So when I was a child, I had a lot of issues controlling my bladder. Like, I was like 10 and would still pee on myself, like the truth. So going to doctors, trying to figure out what's going on, and essentially we found out I had renal reflux. And what that is whenever the urine goes into your bladder when you need to pee. Well, mine was like shooting back up into the kidney, and it was causing a lot of infection, and just I couldn't control my bladder. It was just craziness. So my first surgery, I was 9 years old, and they went in and they reconstructed it and fixed it. Well, from that surgery on, I had kidney infections, a few kidney stones, but for the most part, I was pretty normal. When I got about, let's say, 16, 17, I started getting more and more infections, and I would get some stones, and things were just starting to go worse. So we did some more testing, and they found out that that right kidney, where they did that original surgery when I was 9, never fully developed and never fully grew. So it was like a kidney inside of me. So obviously it wasn't as healthy and as normal as a normal kidney, which I had on the left side. No big deal. People are born with one kidney, they're fine. No big deal. We just watched it. Well, as time progressed, it just got becoming a part of life. You know, you have a lot of infections. That's just how you are, but you can go on about your life. Well, when I got pregnant with my daughter, I was in the hospital around 20 of the 40 weeks I was pregnant. And she decided to sit on that kidney, and while I was pregnant with her, I had 2 kidney stone removal surgeries. So they put me to sleep pregnant, went in there, got the kidney stone, and put a stent in. And the first time I was 22 weeks pregnant, and I went into labor. So I wake up freaking out. My husband's like, Lacey, I just want to tell you you're in labor, but they're trying to stop it. And I'm like, what? You know, freaking out. So they got the contractions to stop. Everything was fine. I was uncomfortable the entire pregnancy. I hurt the entire time. It was miserable. So around 34 weeks, I had another one. So they went and did it. Now, I did not go into labor with this, and I really wish I would have, but I didn't. So they did another one, but this time it was in both kidneys, so I had 2 stents. So this right kidney was basically not functioning the entire pregnancy, and the left kidney was really struggling carrying me and the baby. So we didn't really know what was going to happen after I had my daughter, if everything was just going to go back to normal, what was going to happen. It was just a wait and see game. So I have her. She's beautiful. She's healthy. She's amazing. The delivery was really hard on me, and obviously I had kidney stents in too while delivering a baby, so that was like a disaster. But she was perfectly fine, so I was happy. She was running a little bit of fever. She did. When I was birthing her, my kidney infection infected her, so she was on IV antibiotics for a couple of days in the hospital, so we had to stay. That was very traumatic and scary for me, but she's fine. She was never in the NICU. She was always in the room with me. She was fine. They gave her IV antibiotics for 4 days, and we were able to go home. I never had to leave her at the hospital. We were fine. So, about 6 weeks after I had her, I said, okay, let's get these kidney stents out because they're killing me and I have a newborn to take care of. We'll go get them out. It's like a wait and see game. Wait and see, well, things never got better. Actually, things got worse. So the right kidney never really wanted to work properly, and it was producing nothing but infections and kidney stones. So in the last 5 years, I have had 15 kidney stents from kidney stones. I ended up having to have my right kidney removed December 2014. I did okay with the surgery. I had it in December, and by Christmas I was okay. I had it December 10th. The first week or so was horrible. But after that, you know, when you have a little one, your motivation's better. Like, you have to get up, you have to do Christmas, you have to do Santa, you have to do everything. So I did it. My husband is amazing. He helps so much. It is unreal. He's so supportive and so caring and kind, and I really don't know what I would do without him. So I had that. So we thought, okay, the right kidney's gone. Everything will be fine. Wrong again. So now I'm struggling with the left kidney. And I'm not in kidney failure, so I'm not on dialysis. I don't need a transplant. My thing, personally, for my journey is I have where I just get a lot of infections, and I've been on antibiotics so much my whole life. Oral antibiotics don't always work for me. So I'll get an infection and I'll have to have a PICC line put in my arm, which is, you can be home with it, but it's essentially an IV. And my husband and I will do the medications, we'll do it. The last one I had for a month and a half. That one was rough on me because I have a 5-year-old. I have to clean house, I have to cook dinner, I have to do everything. I'm a mom, I'm a wife. And I'm loading this IV bag around, and it's like, oh, my husband had to bathe me because you can't get it wet. So we wrap it in saran wrap, and then it hurts like a lot to move it because it goes in a vein in your arm right here, if you can see that. So it hurts if you like wash your hair. So my husband has to wash my hair. I mean, I'm telling you, if I didn't have him, I would be like in a crazy house or something. So things get hard when I have that. Right now, I'm actually struggling. I have a bunch of infections, and they don't know what antibiotic to put me on, even through IV, because it's in my blood it's showing this infection, in my urine it's showing these infections, but they're not matching up. So that's kind of a struggle I have at the moment. But my motto is I always know this is the hand I was dealt. This is the journey that I am on. So on my good days, I am like crazy. I'm running wild. We're doing this, we're doing that. We're taking Raylan, that's my daughter, here, there, wherever. On my bad days, I'm in bed. I'm sick. Brandon, my husband, is on dad duty. He does it. And I get depressed, I'll get sad, but I know a good day is right around the corner, and that's what really keeps me going. And sometimes the bad days last 13 days, 14 days at a time. And it's really hard because I want to be there for Raylan. I want to enjoy every second. We can't have any more children. So I want to enjoy every second of her life. And on those bad days, that's what really gets me the most. I always, though, on my good days, I'm not like one of those, which I'm sure my husband would rather me be, but I'm not one of those, let me just rest so I don't have another bad day. That's not me. It's, I'm having a good day. Let me go enjoy the day. Because whether I lay in bed every single day of my life, I'm still going to have bad days. It's still going to happen. So I might as well go and enjoy my good days. And that's really my outlook on it. I'm going to get sick either way. I have kidney disease. It's going to happen. Right now, there is no cure. I'm praying and hoping one day there is. But right now, there's no cure for this. So the only option I have is to enjoy my good days to the absolute fullest. And on the bad days, just think about, like, look, you know, you're gonna have another good day. It's gonna happen. And plan those good days. I have like a little notebook I keep next to my bed, and I'll write down like, I want to take Raylan to the zoo. I want to take Raylan to the movies. I want to take Raylan to the park, just whatever. And it really just keeps your mind in a better place. And on my bad days, sometimes I do still push it. Like when I did have that PIC line in, her school, she's in preschool, and she had a field trip. And I went on the field trip with a PIC line. I unhooked it, wrapped it up. I wore a shirt where nobody could see it because I didn't want to embarrass her. And nobody knew. When I got home, I was so sick and I felt awful. But you know what? It was worth it to me for her to have her mom there with her on that trip. Now, sometimes there might be cases where I can't do it and somebody else in my family will step in and help. You know, my sister, oh my gosh, she's amazing. When I have to go to the hospitals or the doctor's offices or this, that, I mean, she always, I'll keep Raylan, I'll keep her, and she keeps her, and she loves her just like me and my husband do. She's amazing, and that's really, really important to have support, you know. I mean, I get it from my husband, but outside family members, you know, my mom's constantly, hey, baby, how are you doing? Do you need anything? You know, I mean, they come whenever I'm really, really down and cook dinner and bring it to my house, so that's not something I have to worry about. Or if there's a birthday party that I'm not feeling great to go to in the family, my mom will come and get Raylan and take her so she doesn't have to miss it. And, you know, it's just, that support to me is so, so important. And I really think if you have that, you can get through this illness and you can get through it. Just on the bad days, just know a good day is around the corner. And on the good days, just enjoy yourself. Just really go out there and do what you want to do on your good days. And I think you'll be fine with it.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video below.